Hello everyone, this is Steven from the Even Steven channel, and today we're talking about the Howard Leight Impact Sport. For some reason I feel like this was called the Pro at one point, and unless I'm thinking of a different model. I thought it was called the Howard Leight Impact Sport Pro. Maybe this had to shorten the name, maybe I'm thinking of a different model, but anyway, this is electronic hearing protection. Now I have a couple other options that I thought I'd just show today anyway. This is Peltor brand Ultimate 10, and this is very, very good if you just want maximum noise reduction, because you want to protect your hearing, because then you can't hear things if that's not obvious. And this has like 30 decibel reduction. This is very effective if you don't want to talk to anyone else, you just want to protect your hearing, and it's just, for what it is, very, very effective. But it is kind of big, it's kind of bulky, and it looks kind of silly sometimes. It's not the tactical thing to do. Now I also have these Radians hearing protection, which I got, which for the money is not terrible. It's okay. Some things left to be desired, like this. This little compartment here is a little flimsy. However, they do work. I have been using them for a while, but I thought I'd upgrade a little bit. And maybe something just a little bit nicer. And we have the Howard Leight Impact Sport here. Is how it comes packaged. 22 decibel reduction. That means it reduces. I assume that means it reduces the sound of anything coming in by 22 decibels, which makes it safe here. I think this is about the same as far as that goes. About 20, 22. This is about 30. Let's see, noise reduction. So that is reaction time, that when the sound goes into the speaker, how quickly it turns the sound off. Because active hearing protection, or I guess it was passive hearing protection, passive electronic hearing protection, will basically amplify or pipe in, safe sound. But once it becomes above safe, then it kind of just cuts off. I'm not sure what that one means. Adjustable headband, compact folding design, volume control, automatic shutoff. That's actually really important. I don't believe this does have automatic shutoff. I believe you can drain the battery if you leave it on. Having automatic shutoff is actually a really nice feature in case you forget to do it. Batteries included, nice, okay. Easy access to external battery compartment. That's a nice feature too. Pause and look at any of that. How it works. When the electronic ear protection is switched on, it employs built-in directional microphones that amplify ambient sounds to a safe 82 decibel level. I guess that's like maximum hearing safe. Or hearing safe. This allows you to hear important... Okay, so I mean, this is packaged very nicely, looks very good. Let's see, we got... Now I cut this already just to make it easier for me. Let's see. I think we should pull like here. Oh, I tore it. Oh. So I have not opened this yet. I'm kind of unboxing, I suppose, it along with you. We have manual, which you can read. I'm probably not. These do fold up pretty slim. This is a little bigger. These do fold up nice and small and compact. More than this, and a lot more than these Peltors. This is, if you didn't read it on the box, this is not real leather. This is fake leather, but it looks nice. Okay. Yeah, overall, the first impressions of it looks like quality hearing protection. Doesn't look bad. I think I'm going to pull this all the way up. Now I know I previously owned one of these. I know this is the battery compartment, so let me see if we can find those batteries. Okay, I don't want to tear the whole thing apart, but... Oh. So I moved that. There's some stuff in here. How's the camera? Camera's in good position. Knock that around, I'm sorry. So what do we got here? We have auxiliary cable. That's pretty cool. Now this is not like Bluetooth, the latest greatest technology, but like the Radiant, if you had like something on your phone or any kind of MP3 player, you could plug that in. You could pipe that into your hearing protection. I don't really know anyone who actually uses anything like this, but it's there. Let's take a look at the cups here. Now the great thing is, if I remember correctly about this, is you don't actually have to do anything inside here. This is permanent. I mean, you maybe could replace these with something else, but this is not really meant to be touched very often. So if I remember correctly, you push up. There we go. And this should come off. Let's see. Okay, did I have that correct? Yeah, it looks like this kind of just slides up and down. Oh, here's my trusty Swedish knife. I'm going to cut that carefully away from myself. Duracell batteries, nice touch, nice upgrade to the batteries there. Let's see, make sure I get the right way. This one goes this way. Let's see. I'm trying to angle that as best I can. Looks like one goes one way, one goes the other way. This goes. Okay, I'm just going to turn it on real quick for myself. See how this. Does not seem to be on. Check that. Make sure I got it on. I'm going to cut a second and investigate this because this does not appear to be working right now. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Now, unfortunately, I'm sure some of you caught that. I put one of the batteries in backwards, and I have fixed that, and I put it back on. And yes, now it's working properly. So that was not anyone else's fault but mine. Now that I have this to put together, I'm going to go to the range. I'm going to try it out a little bit and see if the Howard Leight Impact Sport is a good option. And we're back. So I took my P2000 to the range today. Looks ooh. Kind of sometimes I need to be reminded this is a little brighter on camera than it is in person in real life. This is a little bit more darker of a brown in real life than it is showing up on camera. So I was shooting the HKP 2000 today, and I was wearing the Impact Sport. The full name? Howard Leight Impact Sport. Let me just get a good look at some other parts I might have skipped over. Howard Leight by Honeywell. So Honeywell makes this. Impact Sport. I want to point out this has good articulating cups. Those are nice. I'm not showing you well because these are together, but you get the idea that if this articulates, that's going to conform to your ear much better, and that's going to stop sound from getting into your ear. If you use really, really cheap hearing protection that does not articulate in any way, it's easy to get like a gap, and then sound can come in the side and damage your hearing, which I kind of did. Pro tip. So I was wearing the Howard Leight Impact Sport, and honestly, really nice. I liked it. I like it, like how this is a little more kind of slim to your head than this one. How this one kind of bows out a little more, and this one's a little more contouring better to your face, to I guess your head actually. And there's something interesting. Well, first of all, I had this one. I don't know if I've never really talked to anyone about this or kind of read in the manual, but I believe that this one here is supposed to be facing forward. See how there's a microphone here? That's supposed to be facing forward. That's supposed to be facing forward. I've seen a lot of people wear these what I think would be backwards. Because you think of the way that the human shape is designed, I think you would want this forward. However, I really can't judge anyone if they had it this way. A little side there. Now, I really do like these. I really did like wearing them. They were comfortable. They were, you know, these are not like gel things. There are like certain gel inserts you can put in here to make this a lot nicer. But they're good for the money. And there's something very strange. I was wearing, whenever I'm shooting indoors, I always wear double hearing protection. So that's a little tip. If you're indoors, wear double hearing protection. That's my recommendation. This is actually Home Depot brand earplugs. Now I take them, kind of just roll them up, stick them in my ear, and let them expand into my ear. So that's what I do. And I basically put these on top, and I crank these all the way up, maximum. And it was almost like I wasn't wearing hearing protection, because with this this on and this on, it was like I wasn't wearing hearing protection at all. Like what you would think you would normally hear, how you think you would normally hear things, this mimicked very well, and I was kind of impressed by that. A little gap there. Did I put this on wrong? There's a little bit of a gap there. There's a little more space. Makes me wonder if I put that in incorrectly. Let me see if I can get that out. No, that's just how it is. Little gap there. So yeah, I was really impressed with that fact that the Impact Sport almost makes you feel like you're not wearing hearing protection at all. That's a really nice thing to say about something like this, like hearing protection. I don't think I can give it a better. I don't think there's anything I could say better about something like this, other than it felt like I wasn't wearing it, so that it was able to so well mimic not wearing hearing protection that I don't think is a higher praise or a better attribute I can give to something. And they work. They work. They work as expected. Again, it just felt like when I was wearing this, I was able to hear things normally as if I wasn't wearing hearing protection. So this is definitely a step up from whatever these are called. I forgot what these are called. It's in my playlist somewhere. The Radians. This really isn't that much more money. If you get a really good deal, I think you can get them for like as little as $30 or $40. And it seems at that price they are well worth the money. And by the way, if you don't know, this click sound, that's on. So this off. Maximum volume. All the way down. Off. And yeah, so far so good. Now this is another item that I paid for personally myself. I'm not going to take it, I'm not going to dunk it in water. I'm not going to throw it on the ground and intentionally see how much damage I could do to it before it breaks. This is mine. If it falls, it falls. If it gets dirty, it gets dirty. But I'm not the kind of guy who's just going to like intentionally just start manhandling stuff just to see if I could break it. Like, no, because I want it. This is mine. That was always my opinion on that. And I think that will do it. Just another quick look on the inside there. There could be a little more foam or material in here. This could be a little bit softer, but pretty good for the money. And I will say, yeah, this is definitely recommended. This is recommended over this. However, this is cheaper, but for like maybe $10, $20 more, you get that. I think this is really good. So these are my two go-to. These are going to be my two go-tos. This one, or for whatever reason I want to be a little more quiet, or I'm not going to be around other people. This one, the Peltors. So that is my review of the Howard Leight Impact Sport by Honeywell. Recommended. Looks good. Everything I see looks good. And again, other than it's just exploding within the next couple weeks, I don't think, in my opinion, that's going to change. So this is Steven from the Even Steven channel. Please do all that, like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you, and goodbye.